G'day everyone, James Greenshields from Resilient Leaders Foundation. Had quite a few conversations lately with men that are talking to me about getting out and really fulfilling passions in their life, but that desire conflicting, especially with their family. And a lot of them, talk about, say, wanting to join the military or the police force or some other noble endeavour. And noble's been used to me before by one guy. So the question they asked me is, I'm feeling like, I've heard you say before, James, that if my wings feel clipped, then part of me dies. And it's so true. However, one of the big misunderstandings is the reasons why deep inside we have these yearnings. And a lot of people don't realize why they're truly going to join the military or going to become a doctor or a teacher or whatever like that. There is always a deeper level of understanding to understand it. So for men particularly, we have this innate desire inside to prove ourselves worthy. Now so you choose the military, you choose police force or something else like that where you're going to be tested. Military's a great one, to go out and test your mettle, see how you go. The thing is, you join the military, and I will guarantee you, unless you truly are self-aware, you will still yearn. You'll have a yearning inside you, even though you're in the military now, and quite regularly they'll have the claws in you, and you're in there sometimes for life. Or you'll get in, you'll do your 4 years, and you'll go. Part of you is not fulfilled, even after doing what you've done. So the reason is because we don't fully understand where this yearning is coming from. Especially in men, we have this yearning to prove ourselves, but actually it's one person that we need to prove ourselves to. Now, I learnt this the hard way. Many of you know my story, going to war. I went to war a hero in a lot of the archetypal sense. I wasn't a true warrior. I still had a need to prove myself, a need for external recognition and validation. And so coming home when everyone was trying to give it to me for deeds that I'd done, I couldn't actually accept it because of the shame and the guilt that I also had inside because of what happened overseas. So I felt, well, actually I got post-traumatic stress out of it, I suppose, is what a huge thing. Yes, so many feel this emptiness, Pat. That's exactly right. It's this emptiness or this hollowness because you've gone in and you haven't fully understood why you're committing to it, and so your family will suffer. So remember, ambition is an egoic thing. Being of service is not egoic. So if you've got a desire and ambition fueling yourself inside, check your ego, because you haven't realized why you've truly got this thing burning inside you. If you are going to justify joining the military because it's a noble cause, be very aware of that, because you're joining an organisation which a politician sends you to war, not a warrior. And if the politicians have another agenda, then you may suffer a moral wound inside. You sleep no safer in your bed that I almost died in Iraq. Now, there's no angst in me for that because I needed to go to Iraq to learn my lesson. But you don't sleep any safer that we've lost 41 soldiers in Afghanistan. Amazing soldiers, amazing people, and the families and the incredible loved ones around them that have suffered because of that. You sleep no safer. That's an international relations fact. Just is. So there's nothing wrong with joining the military if you fully understand why you're doing it. Understand you don't need to prove yourself to anyone out there. It's yourself inside that you've got to understand and acquit yourself against. I didn't even realize this, and my beret badge, my unit logo, my motto of my unit was courage, and the wedge-tailed eagle was my mascot. And if you know anything about the Australian Aboriginals, you'll know that the eagle represents connection to spirit, and you'll understand that courage was right in front of my face, and I was trying to prove to everyone else that I had it instead of realizing it inside myself, and the beret badge sat right there. Quite hilarious when I look back at it. So understand why you engage in doing anything, for if you don't, your priorities will be misskewed and there'll be collateral damage, particularly in your family. Ambition is egoic. Service is beyond self. And that's what you've got to come to an understanding of how that fits within yourself. Trust that's been of benefit. Much love to all. And remember, if you want help with this, Burn, a 3-day personal leadership transformation is happening on the Sunshine Coast from the 7th to the 9th of June. Check out Resilient Leaders Foundation for more details, and I'll put a link below underneath this video. Much love to you all. Bye.